technicals cannot go more accurate than this. Yesterday we discussed that gold is a buy only above 1988. It did not break past 1988 levels, and a sell was at 78 and below 75, 73, more bearishness. And see what it has achieved, 1965, the first resistance level. I hope you all profited. Likewise, silver also stayed below 25, and see 2480, 2470 is still a very strong support zone. Now what to expect today in gold and silver? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. Before leaving the video, do press the like button, do share, subscribe and comment. I seek this support from you all. Let's start. First we look into gold, followed with silver. Watch till the end. Also the next update will be released before the US session. Hence press the bell icon, and you can also remain updated by joining my free Telegram channel. The link is mentioned in the channel and video description. Now if you look at the hourly charts of gold, drop, retracement, drop, retracement. Now see, this is an expanding and bearish triangle, and which also suggests 1964, which is a definitely greater support, is the level below which you can go for selling gold again. Now below 1964 there is still lot much room for it on the downside. We can expect 1956 levels, which is definitely a greater support. 54 to 56 zone, I will say this is a greater support for gold, and probably once it breaks below 1954, that is the time when further bearishness will be seen here. Till 1960, rather I will say till 1964 60 levels, still the bearishness will be very limited. I think we can say that I will be 60% bearish till 1960 levels. I will be 80% bearish below 1954 levels, below which definitely more bearishness can prevail here, and hence a sell entry below 1964 can be taken. Now if you look at the hourly chart, see the moving averages have crossed over. This is a bearish sign here. Now a buy entry above 1975 we have seen yesterday was a good support. Now it is going to be the resistance, and hence above 1975 you can buy. But then remember, this is the zone 1978 to 80. It needs to break past by in order to confirm a reversal. Hence till 1980 we have to be watchful and cautious. Now let's have a further detailed look. The stochastic has dropped. The MACD first wave, second wave, it is on the verge of a crossover. If it does, certainly little more bullishness can be seen. RSI has dropped and it is trading flat. Coming to the 2-hour chart. On the 2-hour chart, see almost double bottom is seen here. It was outside Bollinger Bands, and hence we can see this retracement. Now this is still a retracement, not a reversal. Let it break past 1980 zone, then only we should treat this for a reversal, and a rise is confirmed beyond 1980 levels. So only above 1980 the bullishness is confirmed. Yes, you can buy at 75. This is also clear here. Stochastic is seen rising. The MACD is bearish here. It can converge and crossover, but look at this. See first wave, second wave, and still I see the bottom is not there, but I will wait. See the bottom is still little far below, and hence we have to be watchful here. If it converges from here, certainly bullishness can be seen, but I still see there is still not much of bottom here left. RSI looking down. Coming to the 3-hour, on the 3-hour charts also see couple of bearish candles, then retracement candles, and now again looking down. This is the first candle. I'll wait for the second candle. If it takes below 65, that is the point where the bears will kick in, and I will expect 1960, 1954, 56 zone. Stochastic rising from the bottom. The MACD is divergent and bearish. RSI almost flat here. Coming to the 4-hour. Now look at 4-hour charts. Look at the last two candles. These are retracement candles. Certainly you can see prices fail to stay bullish, failing to go past 75 levels, and now trying to pull down, and possibly more bearishness below 65, 64 levels can be seen here. Stochastic at bottom. MACD divergent and bearish. RSI is flat. Coming to the daily. Now look at the daily chart. See higher highs, higher lows. Now higher lows here means this zone can be achieved today, which is at around 1956, 54. Possibly if it continues its downward journey, breaks below 65, that is yesterday's lows, we can expect another $5 to $10 of move there. And I'll wait for that, because see the First red candle, the wick is already formed. It can potentially continue its downward journey. I will just observe a little more if it does. And till double bottom levels we have to wait, because it can bounce back from the double bottom levels. Remember this fact. It can show you bounce back from 1965 levels. Now see, on the daily charts there is a crossover between the 20 and 50 period moving average, which means in the near term now gold is entering into a bullish zone. Only thing it may try to attempt and achieve is a retracement till towards the moving average or a slightly higher levels, and wait for the moving average to come up. But then there is a very strong possibility that the prices might retrace till towards the moving average levels, which is right now situated at around 1950. Stochastic is dropping, MACD is in green. See, the peak is done, it is willing to converge. RSI is flat. Considering this, I will recommend you to sell at 1964 level and expect it to drop for 1960, 1954, 56 zone, very good support, and then 1950 levels. Below 1950 it is a mayhem and it is going to crash further. I don't expect that it is going to break below 1950, but markets do not run as per my expectation. It can. On the upside, you can buy here at 1975. Wait for it to break past 78-80 zone. This is going to be critical resistance zone for gold. If it stays above 80, we can again expect 84-85. And above that, if it stays above 85, this time higher highs means 91 levels can be expected. Take your trades accordingly. Now let's have a look at silver. And before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, you should join my mentorship batch. The 24th batch is going to start on first week of August. Register yourself now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can be part of my Signals channel. Reach out to me for more details. Let's start with silver here. Silver on the hourly charts, the 50 and 20 period moving average is crossed over here. This is a bearish sign. About 24.90, now rather $25 levels, which was the resistance earlier, now support earlier, is now going to be the resistance on the upside. And 24.80, 24.70, see, yesterday we discussed why 24.70, 24.60 levels. Till 24.60 there is a great support for silver here, and hence you can sell here at 24.70 and expect it to drop further. In fact, if you are buying at 24.90, that is also fine, but then remember it has got extremely good resistance at 25. Stochastic overbought trying to drop, but look at MACD. See, this was trading with a fat belly. It is willing to converge crossover. If it does, certainly more bullishness can be expected here. But remember, see, the highs here were at 20 to 30 zone. It is still at -10 and it can continue to will -20 and -30 levels. RSI coming out of the oversold zone here. Coming to the 2-hour chart, look at 2-hour charts, drop, retracement, and again looking on the downside. You have to wait for, see, also double bottom, but this is outside Bollinger Bands, and that is why we can see a pullback, and now it is reversing from the 50 period moving average. And possibly beyond 24.90, you can still expect a rise for 25, and in fact it can reverse further. Remember, here we are seeing a reversal sign, but this, after the reversal, this is still treating this as a retracement. I will wait for a break below 24.70, below which you can stay short, and we can expect 24.60, 24.40 levels. Stochastic rising, MACD is trading with extreme bearishness, willing to converge. RSI is flat. Coming to the 3-hour charts, similar observation. Price is retraced till towards the 50 period moving average. It is reversed since then. Now see, this zone between the 20 and 50 period moving average, 24.70 to $25, very important, very crucial support resistance levels. And yes, it has still downside available for it till here, and hence you have to be careful. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish. RSI has dropped significantly. It was overbought earlier. And coming to 4-hour chart, now on the 4-hour chart there is a reversal sign here, and it is coming with higher lows here, and the previous candle was a wick earlier. This gives me a little hint that it could probably reverse, and if it does, we can see 25 again, and we can expect a further rise from there. So you have to be watchful. If you observe it closely, you will observe higher lows, higher highs. It is still trading in this bullish channel. I will wait for 24.60 levels to be breached in order to confirm the bearishness. Now see here, the moving averages were trading with extreme divergence. We can see them converging. Probably it can continue. Stochastic is oversold here. MACD divergent and bearish. RSI has come out of the overbought zone. And coming to the daily charts, now see on the daily chart, silver entered into a buy zone here. You can see moving averages trading with divergence and bullishness, and since then we have seen strong bullish momentum. Now if you look at the movement for silver, you can see this was the support here. This now you can see this is the top channel in which silver is trading, and it is reversing here. Possibly it could get the support or it could retrace for next few sessions where we may see it coming till towards 24, and in fact lower levels are also possible. I will wait for a break today. If it does, certainly we can expect the bearishness which might lead silver prices on the downside, and the downside is still very far below. Hence you have to trade with caution, specifically in silver. Stochastic looking down, MACD is in green, willing to converge crossover. RSI is also looking downwards. Considering this, you can sell at 2470, buy at 2490, but then also you have to be careful till 2525, 2510, 2520. These three levels we have always been saying since last 1 week. This is a greater resistance zone. It tried to breach past in couple of occasions but failed to sustain. Hence, this zone becomes equally important and critical for silver. Trade with caution in this zone. Trade accordingly. Trade with a stop loss and a trailing stop loss. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or trading queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.